Okay, in question number 2, I'm asked to find all solutions within this particular domain. So I need to go from 0 back to minus pi and from 0 through to positive pi. So obviously I'm going to have some negative answers. So I need to rearrange this first. So I've got the cos of 2 theta minus pi on 4 equals root 2 on 2. All stations to Camberwell. Its cos is going to be positive in the first and in the fourth. And I've got this 2 theta. So if theta goes from minus pi through to pi, 2 theta will go from minus 2 pi to 2 pi. Now I've also got this slide, and this slide will mean that we'll all move pi on 4 to the right. Now I know that I'm going to be looking for 4 answers. I'm going to come up with 2 answers in the first cycle up to 2 pi and 2 answers in the second cycle down to minus 2 pi. So I'm looking for 4 solutions. I'm going to look for them between minus 2 pi and 2 pi. But if with the slide one of my answers falls out, for example, this then might go bigger, then I'll look at the other end to bring one in. Okay, but I'll talk about that when that happens. So what have we got? We've got the cos of x equals root 2 on 2, x should equal pi on 4 from my memorized table, which means I'm going to have an answer here of pi on 4. And as I go around to 2 pi minus pi on 4, and as I work backwards from 0 back to minus 2 pi minus pi on 4, and minus 2 pi plus pi on 4. So I've got, this is my angle. 2 theta minus pi on 4 should equal minus 7 pi on 4, which is what minus 2 pi plus pi on 4 is, minus pi on 4, pi on 4, and 7 pi on 4. If I plus pi on 4, so I've got 2 theta equals minus 7 pi on 4 plus pi on 4, minus pi on 4 plus pi on 4, pi on 4 plus pi on 4, and 7 pi on 4 plus pi on 4. Which means 2 theta equals minus 6 pi on 4, which is 3 pi on 2, negative, 0, pi on 4 plus pi on 4 is pi on 2, and 7 pi on 4 plus pi on 4 is 8 pi on 4, which is 2 pi. And then theta, if you divide by 2, will be minus 3 pi on 4, 0, pi on 4, and pi. And they are my 4 answers, so I didn't lose any solutions. And I include my endpoint, therefore my pi is an answer that is acceptable. If this number here happened to be bigger than pi when you added pi on 4 to it, then you'd look at the other end here for the next solution that would have then fallen in to the domain. So there are my 4 answers.